Not the only person upset over waiting hours, especially after a crime so invasive as a home burglary. Many of you are writing us wondering what, if anything, the city is doing about it. Marcelino Benito took your questions and concerns right to the police chief and city council. He continues this Not on Your Side investigation.
It's troubling to people, and it's troubling to us.
But Early explained.
I sat down with Councilman Kozaczek to show him our coverage so he could see firsthand what our viewers are telling us.
I feel really violated. I don't feel safe, not only because of the burglary, but because of that response time.
Kozaczek's response to our story: public safety should be the priority, and this is not TPD's fault.
We, the mayor and council, are the ones that are putting the public at risk because we're not giving the police the resources that they need. So the blame doesn't fall on TPD. This falls back on the mayor and council.
We then took our story and your voice.
I find it just totally unacceptable.
To Police Chief Roberto Villaseñor.
Is it unacceptable to you as a chief?
Absolutely, it's unacceptable to me, but the reality is that we're working with 160 less officers than we were at the height of our staffing back in 2008.
Unacceptable, but a reality nonetheless. There's less officers on the streets, and all these burglary videos show calls are up.
So it's really like that game of whack-a-mole. You know, when problems come up, we try and take our resources and address the problem.
So with less money coming from the city, we asked the chief.
Is there anything that you're actively doing to try and get that?
Well, I think that we have shown what we've done the past couple of years. We were one of the most successful cities in the nation for obtaining COPS funding grants. It was very rare that any city got more than one COPS funding grant, and we got 2.
That added 75 extra officers, but getting them on the street doesn't happen overnight.
But Marcelino, you can't just go and hire somebody off the street and put a gun on them and say you're a cop. You know, it takes time.
But time is exactly the issue you're concerned about. The time it's taking to get an officer to your door after a break-in. And it leaves many of you wondering what the priorities are.
Based on what you're getting now, do you think the city, and I'm talking about elected officials here, consider public safety the utmost priority?
That's a question that you would have to ask the mayor and council as to what their priorities are. I know for me, it is the utmost priority.
And we will be asking city leaders that very question in the days and weeks to come. The chief wants the public to understand the department is doing the best it can with the resources it's being given. Clear tonight, though, the department wishes it had more resources to work with. Back to you, Jennifer.
Marcelino, thank you.